Welcome to Biology Made Easy. Today we are looking at techniques that one can use to identify unfamiliar organisms using dichotomous keys. In our last lesson, we discussed dichotomous keys. Please check them. That will help you to know how dichotomous keys are done. And once you know how dichotomous keys are done, it will be very easy for you to identify unfamiliar organisms with a key. In today's lesson, we are going to identify different species of lizards for the first question. And this is a past question. You may have seen it somewhere. Then in the second example, we are going to identify different species of bony fishes. That is a copyright question from me. You haven't seen it anywhere yet. So let's go with this one. Now the question says, below, that's below here, are different species of lizards. So we have these different species of lizards. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all lizards. And you are told, use the key. This is the key to identify each species. Write the letter of each species, A to G, in the correct box. So we have the statements here. We have go to all the species. And this area is a box where you write the letter of the species in this box. And we are told one has been done for you. So if you look through this one here, last one here, has been done for you. We have the species Veramus comediosus, and this lizard is D. So this one has been done for you. So the technique is cancel out this one neatly so that this one doesn't worry you. One, the key, 1A says feet with 3 toes. B says feet with 5 toes. And you see, feet with 3 toes tells us to go to 2. It means that you will need to concentrate to finish feet with 3 toes before you worry yourself with feet with 5 toes. But if you've been told to go to 3, don't. Finish feet with 3 toes. So as soon as it said feet with 3 toes, look in here, which are the lizards with 3 toes. B is here. This is B. So you can quickly scribble it somewhere on a paper. The organisms are B. Then look at this one too. C, it also has 3 toes. So C is also in here. This is rough, okay? Then you look through, this is 5 toes, 5 toes, 3 toes. G. So G here also is 3 toes. This is rough. You should do it on a paper or just do it here and clean it, right? So we have here B, C, G. They are the organisms with feet with 3 toes. And the trick is finish everything here before you go to feet with 5 toes. So we are being told to go to 2. 2, we have more statements that identify. Has a collar or crest on head. So a collar or a crest. And we are dealing with B, C, G. And has a collar or crest on head. Look, this has C has a collar or crest, G has a collar or crest. So here has a collar or crest, it is C and G. This is rough. You can write it on a paper somewhere. And then has no collar or crest on head. You see, B, C, G. B is therefore the one that doesn't have, look here. B has no collar or crest on head. And it's been told that it is Chalcides minutus. So what we write here, the key is B. So on your rough paper, you have also stricken out B. Still here, feet with 3 toes, go to 2, has a collar or crest on head, go to 4. So we come here and it's left with CG that you have to work on. And here we have ridges extend along back and tail. So we are looking at C and G. This one, ridges extend along back and tail. This one doesn't have any ridges. This have ridges extending along back. And so this is G here, G. So you see, we have sorted out B and G. And then here at 4, no ridges along back or tail. And that is C here. So you see, we finished feet with 3 toes. All right. Now we come here, feet with 5 toes. and they tell us to go to 3. And feet with 5 toes, we have A, E, and F. So for our rough work, feet with 5 toes, here we have A here, we have E here, rough work, and we have F. And feet with 5 toes, we are supposed to go to 3 here. So we have spikes along the back. We have A, E, F. So A, E, F, spikes along the back. We have A and E, spikes along the back. Rough work, A and E, spikes along the back. A and E. We are supposed to go to 5. Finish that before you come and worry yourself with 6. Right? Spikes along the back, we go to 5. So here, spikes along the back, we have A and E. And we are being told one of them is blunt, round head. Look at this, blunt, round head. This one is not a blunt, round head. The head of this is blunt and round, all right? It means that this one, blunt, round head, is A. The other one is elongated head, and it's A and E we are working with. So the elongated head, that is this one. So we finish with A and E too. So we cancel A and E. And here we are. So we now go back to here, 6. You see, spikes along the back, go to 5. Finish that before you come and worry yourself with this one. So no spikes along the back, all right? We are supposed to go to 6. So here is 6, no spikes along the back. 6, we have large raised scales on skin. That is F. And this one is scales on skin are not large or raised. That is D, which has been given us already. So this is how dichotomous keys are used to find unfamiliar organisms. Finish with one character completely before you pick the next character. Now we are going to identify unfamiliar bony fish species using dichotomous keys. And so we want to have a very quick revision about fish structure, fins, all right? Now we have a bony fish here, dorsal fin, pectoral fin, pelvic fin, anal fin, caudal or tail fin. Now some fishes have so many dorsal fins. But then some fishes have something here they call adipose. This adipose is a fleshy fin, very fleshy and tiny. Then some fishes have slender thread-like structures like whiskers around the mouth or hang below the mouth, and they are called barbels. The fin can be spiny, and so when it's spiny, it's said to be a spiny ray. And the fin can also be soft, and it will be called soft ray. And this is the opposite, and barbels. Now, tail fins or caudal fins can also be described as pointed, like this, or rounded, like this. Lunate means it's moon-shaped. You know, moon shape can be like this. So that is lunate, it's moon-shaped. Or it can be fan-shaped, or it can be forked. That is the tail or caudal fins. Now we need to remind ourselves of these so that we can use it when we want to identify the bony fishes we are going to talk about. Now we have all these different bony fishes, and we are to identify each species and write the letter of each species, A to I. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Species. So you identify the species using the key, and you write the letter of each species in the box here, right? Correct number in the box beside the species. And one has been done for you. So you look through, one has been done, and the one that has been done is B. So let us quickly strike out B. It's been done for us. And B is called fish. Now, we are supposed to identify the rest of the bony fish species using this dichotomous key. So, one says body has broader mid portion, and you go to 2. Body have mid portion, not broader, you go to 5. Don't worry yourself with this. Let's handle body has broader with mid portion. Finish everything about this before you worry yourself here. So body has broader mid portion. Which ones have broader mid portions? If we look at it, this has broader mid portion. So for our rough work, we are writing down C. This one too, D, also has a broader mid portion. We look through, G also has a broader mid portion. And I also has a broader mid portion. So we write them down. And we are going to finish tackling this. Forget about this. We'll finish broader mid portion before we go to not broader. That is there. Because if you go to 5, you get confused. So go to 2. We go to 2 here. Working on these fishes with broader mid portion. So from here we come here. Dorsal fin is all spiny rayed. We go to 3. So dorsal fin C, D, G, I. Which of these here, dorsal fin is all spiny rayed? See, dorsal fin is not all spiny rayed. You see, this is spiny rayed, this is soft rayed. D, dorsal fin is all spiny rayed. Yes, so here we notice we are going to work on D here. So we write our D here. It has dorsal fin all spiny rayed. We come to G. G2, dorsal fin is all spiny rayed. So we are going to also handle G. So we write our G here. And then, so we have DG. What about C? C is not all spiny rayed. D is all spiny rayed. G is all spiny rayed. I here is also not all spiny rayed. Here is spiny rayed, the dorsal fin. Here is spiny rayed, and here is soft. So for dorsal fin all spiny rayed, we have D and G. So it's these two we are working on now. This one and this one. And we are supposed to go to 3. So 3 here, we have anal fin covers more than half the ventral surface. We are dealing with D and G. And we are being told that the anal fin is covering half the ventral surface. And it's this one, isn't it? That's D. And we've been told that this one is called halibut. So we've got the answer here. This is D. And so we finish working with D. We strike it out. Meanwhile, we are still here. Anal fin is not wide and tail fin is lunate. And we are working with D and G. So here is it. G. Anal fin is not all wide like this one. And tail fin is lunate. So that is G. And we've been told that it's called gillhead bream. So we write our G there. We finish with D and G. So we are cancelling out this. Remember, we are here because here fish has broader mid portion. Go to 2, went to 2, and we came to 3. Now after finishing 3, we go to 4. See, 4 is still dealing with fish, the broader mid portion. And here, dorsal fin is partly spiny rayed and partly soft. Remember, we had D and G, and we finished with D and G. So here, we have C and I to work with. Dorsal fin is spiny rayed and soft rayed. We are looking at C. Look, dorsal fin is spiny rayed here and soft rayed here. That's C. How about I is also have the same dorsal fin is spiny rayed and soft rayed here. We are supposed to go to 4. So 4 tells us tail fin is fan shaped and I is protruding. We are working with C and I, and we are looking at tail fin is fan shaped. This one, C, tail fin is fan shaped and I is protruding. Look at it. Tail fin is fan shaped and eye is protruding. So that one has been given the name rockfish and is C. So we have our C here. Still at 4, we've also finished with C. We strike it out. So we are left with I anyway. Here, tail fin is forked and head is big. So here we are. Tail fin is forked, head is big. And that's one they said is called bream, and that is I. So we finished body has broader mid portion. And here we are. That is why we were told to go to 5. So when we started it, you read this, they say go to 5, you quickly jump to 5, you'll be confused. Finish with one character first, completely first. So you see, we finish with body has broader mid portion, everything about it, and we are supposed to go to 5. 5, fish has 3 dorsal fins. So we look through, fish has 3 dorsal fins and fish has 2 fins on its back. Fish has 3 dorsal fins. We have B here, which has been given us already, and we have H. So here, fish has 3 dorsal fins. You are supposed to go to 6. So we come to 6, and these are the fishes that has 3 dorsal fins. We have B. This is rough work. You have B here, has 3 dorsal fins, 1, 2, 3 dorsal fins. H also has 3 dorsal fins, 1, 2, 3 dorsal fins. So we have B and H to deal with. And we are supposed to go to 6. And 6, tail fin is fan-shaped and straight-edged. Is this one, H. Is called pullock. And so pullock is H. You see, has 3 dorsal fins, is this one and that one. B was done for you, and so what is left is H, which we found is pullock. Now, you finish has 3 dorsal fins, alright? Go to 6. You see, has 3 dorsal fins, go to 6. Has 2 fins on its back, go to 7. You don't go. You finish this one, has 3 dorsal fins, completely before you come to tackle this. So having finished here, we now go to has 2 dorsal fins. 6, we go to 7. And 7, we came to 7 because of 5. 5 is saying has 2 fins on its back. Rough work has 2 fins on its back, A, E, and F. A has 2 fins on its back. E has 2 fins on its back. And then F has 2 fins on its back. So has 2 fins on its back. We are looking at A, E, and F. And we are being told to go to 7. So 7, we have A, separate spiny rayed and soft rayed dorsal fins. And tail fin is forked shape. Okay. So which of these A, E, and F has separate dorsal fins? One is spiny and one is soft rayed. This one is soft rayed, soft rayed. This one is also soft rayed, soft rayed. So is this one, which has separate spiny rayed. This is spiny rayed dorsal fin. This is soft rayed dorsal. You can see the spines, isn't it? This is soft rayed. And the tail fin is forked, this one. So here is F, this one, and it's called sea brass. So we've also got this one, F. So we've got this one. Now we have this one to handle soft rayed dorsal fin and fleshy tiny dorsal fin. So we have this soft rayed dorsal fin and this tiny fin, which is called the adiposid, you know. So we have A and E to sort out here, and we are told to go to 8. 8, many slender thread-like structures on the mouth. This one is E. And B, no slender threads as its mouth. That is A, the salmon. So this is where we end for today. Remember, the technique is finish one character completely before you go to the next character. Brother made portion, no brother made portion. Brother made portion, go to 2. So you come to 2. You come to 2, dorsal fin or spiny rayed, go to 3. Dorsal fin not spiny rayed, go to 4. Finish the 3. So go to 3, finish up before you come and deal with the 4. So we finish dealing with the 4 completely before you go to 5. Look at where 5 is. And when you go systematically like that, you'll be okay. And here are our rough work that we wrote down. You don't need to write it down on your test paper. Get a rough sheet and write it in, or use pencil to write and clean up. If the lesson has been useful, give us your likes and do subscribe. Write your questions and your comments. Let's know how we are going and how we should go. Thank you very much. Goodbye.